Look at the guitar.
Turn it up, yeah, here we go. Tune in now, enjoy the show. Random talks, keep it real. You never know just what you'll feel. Laughs, deep thoughts, and crazy takes. No script here, just what it takes. Hit that play, let's start the ride. QR670 side by side. QR670, turn it on loud. Anything goes, we're lost in the sound. No limits, no rules, we keep it free. Just sit back and vibe with me.
Well, that's it.
That's
Hello. Welcome back. Sorry it's been a while. We've decided just to do, I guess, the podcast whenever it's possible. This is Q.
And I'm Riley. Yeah, it's just been a little bit of a tough time to get us doing the podcast with both of our schedules just not really lining up the last month or so, right?
Mhm.
So we're going to try to stay more consistent though moving forward.
Try.
Yeah.
Not a promise. If something always comes up. Sometimes, if either has to do something or it's me. Yesterday it was me, so that's why we're here today on a Monday. If it's not a Sunday, it'll possibly be on Monday or, yeah. We're going to try to keep it that way.
We're going to try to keep it like within the same days that we've been doing it. But if you guys end up seeing a podcast that's on another day, I mean, still watch, right? Like,
Yes, you can watch our old podcasts too. Or
they're all on Spotify. QR 6.70 on Spotify, as well as on Apple Music Podcasts. Or Apple Podcasts. Apple Music Podcast. No, Apple Podcasts, so we can definitely check it out on there. We posted some on YouTube as well, which is also QR 6.70. So subscribe to us there and like our videos, please.
Share.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like I totally forgot that we were on Apple and Spotify and stuff like that. That's something
You
I
haven't
never
been
done
looking
before.
at it?
Sorry?
You haven't been looking at it?
If I have been looking at it?
Yeah.
No, I have not. But I mean, we did the show, so I know what's on there.
My coworkers were watching it.
What?
Yeah.
Whoever's watching.
They listen to it on Apple Music or Apple Music. Oh my God, Apple Podcasts.
Well, technically, you can. I don't know. I don't think you can find. Can you find it on? I think you can find it on Apple Music.
I don't know.
There's still audio, but anyways. So today we want to talk about someone we went to see. Was it last week?
Yeah, last weekend.
We went to see one of our favorite singers, Latina singers. We went to Toronto, and we're going to talk about her today, which is
Shakira.
I want you to start. Or you want me?
So my flight was supposed to be on a Sunday because our concert was the Monday night, and I read my itinerary wrong. It said 12:45 on Sunday, and I thought that meant I don't know why I thought that meant 1:45 in the morning on Monday.
In the evening, you mean, like in the afternoon?
Like I thought that was on, yeah. So I missed my flight on Saturday night, basically, because I was supposed to get there on Sunday, so I had to rebook my flight in the morning because I was freaking out.
So you're supposed to leave at 12 a.m., but you thought it was 12 p.m.
No, I thought it was I don't know why I thought when it said Sunday, 12:45.
Oh, wait a minute. It's like you thought it was 12 p.m. and you thought you were supposed to leave at 12 a.m., right? Because that's what I thought too, because my flight was at 6 p.m. and so I thought he was supposed to leave 4 hours after, because I remember saying that. So you thought you were leaving at 12 a.m., but it was really 12 p.m., right?
No, it was 12 a.m.
Okay, I'm confused now.
It was 12 a.m. I got confused because I thought it was on Monday. My flight was on Monday morning, not Sunday night. Not Saturday night. My flight was actually Saturday night going into Sunday. I was supposed to leave at 12:45 a.m. I thought it was the next day.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like just to be safe, don't get any 12 afternoon or midnight.
Yeah,
flights.
the midnight flights are tricky.
Because he was taking a different flight from us. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks because he ended up spending more, but whatever, it happens. We just learn from it, right? But at the
Yeah,
same time, her concert, we were supposed to go. I think it was in September of last year.
November.
November?
Yeah.
Okay, it was supposed to be in November, and then I think the show wasn't ready, so she had to postpone it, which it sucks because we also lost a flight because I was supposed to take off with him on the same flight, and she postponed it. So that flight, basically money gone. You know what I mean? It sucks like when artists do these things, and I get it. Sometimes if you're not ready, you're not ready. But
No,
like,
but like I think it was also because she had legal reasons. It wasn't just because of
no,
concert.
I don't think it was legal. Because I heard that she wasn't ready like for the show.
Like with her performances and stuff.
Like she wasn't. The show wasn't. I guess ready. There was. I guess she still was.
Practicing and stuff.
Yeah, but not just practicing, but maybe adding songs or adding certain stuff or making up the show. I guess. It sucks because like it also happened to us with J Lo. J Lo decided to cancel it.
And Chris Brown.
No, not Chris Brown. Chris Brown doesn't really count because we didn't, I guess, spend money on flights or anything.
Yeah, but we still were like excited to go.
I was excited to go see Chris Brown, but he canceled it, and I guess I don't even know if he's gonna make it because he's in jail right now in the UK. He did something to a music producer, so I guess. But we got our money back and stuff like that. But with J Lo, we made a whole trip to the US for it, and she just decided to cancel. Rumors were said that she didn't sell enough, and she basically had to cancel it because of it.
Now she's going on. She's trying to go on tour again.
No, she's doing
Her
a residency in
Yeah.
Las Vegas, which is better. But I mean, will it happen though? Like it really sucks because
Now people are skeptical.
I would be skeptical. Like I would love to see J-Lo, but like all these artists do all these things and then, but whatever. Shakira was forgiven. I mean, great show. I enjoyed it, and we're just gonna talk about Shakira today. Whoops. But yeah,
Before we went there, we were exploring because we went to Toronto. We got to see the CN Tower. Got to see the Ripley's.
no, from outside.
We got to see my aquarium, dude.
Riley's aquarium.
We got
Yeah.
to see all the trains too. All the old train station there, like the old CP rail station where the rec room was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to see the tour called Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran, which means, I guess, the women no longer cry. Something like that. I don't know how you would say that in English, but that's what it means. They don't cry, they cash in, I guess. That's what she likes to say these days. But yes, I mean, the show was, I think we picked like a weekend, but when she postponed it, our show was on a Monday. So I also lost 2 days of work, but then I made up my hours already. I flew with WestJet. I mean, it was so tiring because I guess the flight, we got there like 1 a.m. It was so tiring because there's also like all these kids crying and
You got there at 1 a.m.?
screaming. Huh?
I got there at freaking 7 a.m.
In the morning?
Yeah.
I guess it's more tiring for you. But I mean, I'm a person that I can't sleep in an airplane. I'm too paranoid and I'm scared of turbulence, and it's just I'm stressed out when I'm flying.
Fuck.
I know. And then we stayed at the Hotel Hyatt, which was, I think it was a great location. Right? Did you think so? To think about it. You can see the CN Tower from like the window. It looks so nice. I posted a picture about it. Maybe you should check it out.
I think, yeah, but I don't know why I thought it was a different hotel that we were going to.
Which one do you think it was?
The one that was right next to the arena. Remember that one that was like right outside the arena?
The Delta?
Yeah, that's where I thought we were staying at.
I mean, it was our first time in Toronto. I've been outside the skirts of Toronto. I've never been in the city, so it was the first time. Now we know, because like both of the arenas are so close to each other, so it makes a difference, but it doesn't. Where we stayed, it was a bit further from the arenas, but it's at a walking distance, so I didn't really mind it. Staying at the Hyatt Hotel, there was this restaurant called Tahini's. Amazing. I loved that.
It's across the
It's across the street, yeah. It was, oh my God, I loved it. I highly recommend it. And
It
then,
was actually pretty good, yeah, because we went there like, you guys went there the first day you guys were there, and then I went there with you guys the next day. And it was big, it was like this long ass stone air. Like, it was huge.
yeah, it was so good. But when we walked around, what did you see? What did you like? How did you feel?
It just felt like a never ending downtown city.
It was so big. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess we didn't feel that in LA, right?
No, I didn't for sure. There's not, like, the buildings are big in LA, but it's like, it's not like in Toronto where
Like,
it's
there's
like,
so many.
there's just so many everywhere, and it's like the size of Calgary, where we're at, is like a quarter of the size of their city in terms of like buildings. Like, it's like their downtown is like 3 times the size of our downtown.
Yeah, I know. I still feel like Calgary has more buildings than LA, though. Like, I mean,
In LA, yeah, probably not though.
but
Probably
yeah,
not.
it was a good outing that day. We walked around, and then
The
I went to
sushi,
local Adelaide. I work for local. It's
sushi.
it's a good place. And then I guess we got hungry, and then we decided to try this place called Hello Nori. Again, oh my God, it was one of the best sushis I've tried. Outside of Kinjo.
It was like
Amazing. In
outside
Ryuko.
the
Ryuko? What
where
were you saying?
honestly, it's like right next to the aquarium.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like just right outside. It was like just right across the street of it, down the road.
Shoot, I don't remember.
I remember where it
But
was.
yeah, we took advantage that, the show was the same day. We just did some outing. It was just amazing. We loved it.
Oh, we went to the provincial building or the municipal building.
Oh, in municipality. We went to the municipality because it's like,
They have that giant Toronto sign.
yes, it's something I've seen on pictures, and it's something I wanted to see. It was great. I mean, it was a great day in Toronto. I mean, I loved it. I said to myself, shit, I mean, shoot, we should move here to Toronto, but it's really expensive as it is. Like, it was just so expensive. Staying downtown was, I don't know, like at the hotel that we stayed at for 2 nights was about $1,200 around there for 2 nights. And then if you didn't get, I guess, the hotel rooms at the time we got it, the prices still went up.
Really?
Yeah, because like, we went with some people to that show, and the pricing that they saw, I guess, a few days before, and they went back to see, to check out the pricing again, it was more. So they probably would have paid maybe about $2,000 for the 2 nights.
Who did?
Some of the people we went with.
Like those 2 people? Ones who were staying like in the hotel, the other hotel?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was more for them and stuff like that. And then, but yeah, another thing that we did is that we dressed up. I don't know if you guys have seen her music video, Las de la Intuición, that came out in 2005 with the purple wig,
The white shirt.
the white shirt, the tie,
Mm,
and well, she wears a skirt and some.
He wore a skirt. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I
I'm
didn't.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. He was rocking a skirt, guys.
Yeah, right. Like
No.
my stuff hanging out.
You guys also, if you guys go to Much Music, their Instagram and Facebook, we're also on their account. Just scroll down a little bit. There's a video of us on there. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, Much Music. As we were sitting down waiting for the show to start, someone showed up and said, "Can we take a video of you guys?" And we're like, "Yeah, I'll take a video." And then she like took a video of us and stuff. You can find it, like he said, on the Much Music page. And
Try to spot us.
we also got a hate on there, but whatever.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I had to answer. I'm not a person that I'm gonna have it in the back of my mind. If I don't say anything, I'm not gonna be happy.
I didn't even read what they said. They deleted the comments.
I shouldn't have read it.
They deleted the comments though.
No, they didn't. It's still there.
On Facebook? It's not on Instagram. When you go on Instagram, you can't see them.
Perfect. I hope they did. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. You know what I mean? Chances are Hubert will say something. Hubert, me. But anyways, but yeah,
Yeah,
the show. So
when we were walking in there with our costumes, everyone wanted to take photos with us. Like, we were trying to get in there because we wanted to get to our seats. And it was like 20 minutes of just like, people were like, "Can we take a photo with you? Can we take a photo with you?"
I feel like celebrity that day.
Yeah, like so many photos.
Because yeah, as soon as we came out, people were just run to us. As soon as we finished with one person, a few people taking pictures with us, We had another person asking us, and then we had these other people in here. And then I think we got there 20 minutes before the show. It said that the show was supposed to start at 7 p.m. So we showed up, let's just say half an hour before the time. So we were just rushing, taking pictures, and we were trying to do our trend. We also did the trend from the same song. Sorry, excuse me. Check it out. It's also on my Instagram. We're probably going to post it on our QR's, what is it?
6.70.
Yeah, QR's, what?
6.70 Instagram and Facebook. We'll post it there. I forgot about that.
Yeah, post it. We're going to post it and then you can check it out, or you can just go to my Instagram. It's easy. Or, yeah, Facebook also.
You can see the performances too there. I'm pretty sure they posted some of them.
Yeah, so the show started at 7. We were rushing. And we had a friend who lives in Toronto. He said...
It started at 7. It started at like 9.
I'm explaining. So as we were rushing because the show started at 7. And our friend is like, no, don't rush. You know, they won't start till 9. Just take your time. And in my head, I'm like, I don't want to miss a single thing of the show, like a single minute. And then he was right.
We waited there and sat there for no reason.
Yeah, we sat there for no reason. We could have taken more pictures with people, more videos.
We could have just waited at the apartment.
Yeah, it got annoying. It got annoying at times, but I liked it. You know, people taking pictures with you. It's just, I don't know. I thought it was good.
It was fun. Yeah, we could have did more of that. We should have waited outside for longer. Do you see how we noticed we were the only ones sitting in there at 7 o'clock? And that's why I was like, the second we got in there, I knew. I was like, this is not going to start for a while.
Why do you think artists do that stuff? Because she's not the first one who does it.
They want people to go in there and drink. They want people to go inside the stadium and start spending the money. That's the whole idea. It's like you come at 7 o'clock, you're going to buy one beer. Since you're sitting here for 2 hours, you're going to go buy another beer, or you're going to buy another drink, and you're going to go buy a hot dog, and you're going to buy a churro, and then you know what I mean? Like,
for me, I feel like they only do it because they want to make sure that the stadium's full by the time they get there.
No.
I mean, if I was an artist, I would do it for that reason.
If I was an artist, I would be like, my show's at 7. You better be there by 7.
I also feel like it felt that way also because she didn't have an opener. Usually, when there's a concert, there's either 1 or 2 people opening the show for the artist. And she didn't have anybody. What did you think about that? Like, did you think she should have had an opener?
I was hoping Pitbull was going to come out.
I was hoping Pitbull was there too, or at least Wyclef Jean.
Oh, I would have been okay without Wyclef Jean being there. I was okay with that. I was okay with it just being Shakira, but I would have been more happy if Pitbull was there.
Yeah, more entertainment. But you know,
he's a good dancer. He's a really good dancer and performer. Like when
he does the same dance. I've seen him live too.
Yeah, he's good though.
I mean, I'd rather see Shakira dance.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Pitbull's pretty good, though.
Yeah, he's great. I've seen him live here in Calgary.
Me too.
It was a great show.
Was that, like, Stampede?
Cowboys Music Festival.
I seen him at, the first year Stampede came back after COVID.
Yeah, he played the Saddledome then.
That's why I seen him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
And we were, like, right there.
Because, like, she invited, Raul, what was his name? Raul Alejandro. She invited him in the U.S. and a few other people in the U.S. Why didn't she do it here?
Because probably they can't get across the border.
Why? Because they're immigrants? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, it would have been nice, right?
Because who knows? Maybe Raul Alejandro has criminal.
No, I don't think so. I mean, their scheduling and stuff like that's probably, they're busy too. So, I mean, you can only wish, right?
She doesn't really seem like she likes Calgary, though.
Who?
Not Calgary, Toronto. Shakira.
Why?
It doesn't seem like the other videos I've seen when she's in other places. Like when she was in Colombia, it seemed like it was way more like she's like way more happy to be there,
Well, it's her home country, but I haven't watched videos of her concerts. I've seen that she did a great performance in Mexico City. Like she even made the concert longer and she added songs and stuff like that for them.
Did she add any Selena songs?
I don't think she sings Selena songs.
Oh, really?
I mean, like her songs.
Oh.
I mean, it would have been great if it was longer. But you can only have so much, right? I was happy. I was so happy when she sang the song Underneath Your Clothes. Because when we saw the playlist that she was going to have here in Toronto, it wasn't in it. I didn't see it, and that's one of my favorite songs in English that she has. I was happy with that. I mean, I couldn't ask for more at that point.
Oh,
What was your favorite song?
Sultana.
So,
Or Monotonia was pretty good too.
I heard you singing, and I was like, shit, this guy knows the lyrics and in Spanish.
Yeah, those songs are good. I like those two songs. Or I really like the performance for what's the song called now? No, the bicicleta.
Oh
Where
yeah, something
they're
about
all like
that.
on there. No, they're all like they all like so all the guys that she had to like backup dancers had like gotten this like formation to look like a bike, and then she like sat on top of them and then like she was like riding them like that sounds weird like what I'm saying, but like it makes sense if you were there because like they're using their hands as like pedals and stuff, and it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good. And then something about that song. She mentions her ex-husband or boyfriend. I don't know what the hell.
Pique.
Piqué. In the song, she mentions him, but now she doesn't say Piqué. She says that guy or ese tipo. So she doesn't even mention his name anymore.
Also, in her other song too, when she's playing the biz rap one,
Bizarrap?
yeah, her like session with him.
Yeah.
She doesn't say that. She doesn't do that thing where she like gets like the water drop.
Piqué.
Yeah, and she's like that shit. Yeah, she doesn't do that anymore, and she doesn't sing it.
I didn't even notice it. I was just doing to
And she
the.
like completely missed that whole like part where she's like roasting him, like that whole verse where she roasts him, and then at the end she's like, "Okay." That whole thing she didn't even put it in there. So I was like waiting for it. So I was like, the third one. It's the third one. It's the third one. It's like I remember like in the listening to it, I was like, it's the third verse when she's gonna start singing like talking shit, and then she didn't even say anything. And I was like, what the frick? She just went back to the first verse instead.
You think maybe she did it because her kids are on tour with her? I mean, it's their dad.
I would still do it if I was her. I would have done it. I mean, like everyone. That's like the whole meme of it, right? Like that's the whole meme when everyone sees her, like see him in public, right? Like they say that to him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
People como tú.
Maybe she's just being the bigger person, I guess.
I guess so.
Just maybe, but yeah, that was interesting to hear that she doesn't mention him and tries not to.
But we wouldn't have gotten this tour, wouldn't have gotten this album if it wasn't for him. If you think about it.
Like, what do you mean?
She wouldn't have made this album if they didn't break up. If you think about that.
Why? Because it's such good music.
No, that, but it's also because this whole album is like women don't cry anymore, right? Or that's like the name of it, right? It's because like she's upset about her husband before.
That women
And
no
then
longer cry.
Yeah, and that's why she's making this album. It's because like
That's true. Like, I mean, most of her albums technically about that. Honestly, the song that really got to me, it's just
the
like,
songs in the album, or even like most of them are songs about her being single
about breaking up.
and breaking up.
Yeah, but the song that got me the most was the song that she sings about, like, we lost the
Her
love.
kids. No, the one about her kids.
No, hold on. That we lost the love, and she talks about how they lost it, and it was just so sad to hear. But I still enjoy the song, like how she sings it and everything. It really got to me. And yes, the one with her two kids, where they sing in it, it was actually good.
Well, because she had them like on the screen, like both of them.
One and then the other one.
Yeah, and then she's like standing there looking at them and stuff. It was so cool.
You know that dress that she wore for that song? Do you know what it represents? Apparently, I don't know if it's true. So I think it had like a wolf and like water. Apparently, it represents Colombia, where she was born, and the water is like the Atlantic Ocean that separates Colombia and Spain, because that's where kids were born, I guess. Isn't that's crazy? That's how do you come up with that?
So, because her kids are from Spain, right?
I guess they were born in Spain, yeah. And she was born in Colombia, and that water represents the Atlantic Ocean. And there's like two things, and yeah, that's what I found out.
I couldn't even see her dress like that well. Like it was the silver one, right?
With blue, yeah.
And she's like, when she came out of the thing, and she's like standing there, and it's like all everywhere.
Yeah.
She didn't walk at all. She didn't even dance it at all. She was just singing.
Yeah, it was a good song about her kids and how if you ever need anything or whatever, she's gonna be there and all this. It was just
That's what it's about.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it was good.
So, what does the verse with her kids say then?
That's me right now, 'cause I don't remember.
Supposed to know this stuff.
I do, but I mean, I'm not gonna remember every single word. Cause like I didn't get to listen to all the songs in their entirety and actually remember. Well,
Okay.
I did listen to them, I just don't, what do you call it, recall the entirety of the songs.
What's the
But I remember what they're about.
what's the name of the song called again?
I don't remember. Escrot, something. But anyways, I guess you already said your favorite song was Soltera. Your
Yeah.
favorite performance. You didn't like Ojos Así,
No, I did.
where she belly dances?
No, yeah, I mean, of course, everyone's gonna like that, but I mean, like, it's something like I've already seen it before, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you know
Like,
she's half Lebanese?
that's why she made that song, right?
Her dad, it's Lebanese.
This one.
Acróstico.
What's
Yes.
that mean?
I don't even know what that word means.
Maybe Chris will know. We'll have to ask him.
But yeah, it was such a great song. I mean,
Let's hear the lyrics.
let's see. She says, "The only thing I want is your happiness and be with you. A smile, it's my weakness. Like one of your smiles is my weakness. Loving you,
So you guys know he's not
it's
the
like
greatest translator.
it's like anesthetic.
Anesthesia?
Yeah, it works as a painkiller, I guess.
Anesthesia.
Yeah, it works as painkiller. It makes me feel better for whatever you need. Uh, estoy. Oh, I'm here. You came here to make me whole again, or to make me whole, or what I am. And then it starts going and going and going and going.
Hmm.
But that's the chorus, right? What I read.
This one?
Yeah. I don't know, but that's what the song goes. But it's all in Spanish. I was just trying to translate. I don't even know if I did a great job, but I tried.
Here, I can copy.
Do her hips live?
That video is that when she comes out of the thing and she's just like dancing and like shaking her ass on the floor and shit. Yeah.
Her hips definitely don't lie. It was just amazing. I mean, she danced with everything. She can even do that robot stuff.
Truth, all I want is your happiness and to be with you. Your smile is my weakness.
There you go.
Loving you serves as anesthesia for the pain. It makes me feel better. I'm here for whatever you need. You came to complete what I am. Only one plate broke, not the entire set. Although I don't know how to turn the other cheek. Learning to forgive is wise. Only love should come out of those lips. If things are damaged, don't throw them away. Repair them. Face your problems head on. You have to laugh at life, even though the wounds hurt. You have to give people your whole heart, even if they hurt it for no reason. And then she says the same thing. All I want is your happiness. And
I like how she compared where's the plate?
she says, if things are damaged, don't throw them away. Oh,
Only one plate broke, not the entire set. That's so cool, right? She always, yeah.
What does that mean, though?
You know how like
I get the idea of like, okay, yeah, it's only one plate, whatever. But like, what's the significance of it? Like,
think of her and him as the two main plates, and the two kids are like two cups. So only one plate broke. So,
oh, the dad, right?
yes.
How?
She's very
Oh,
poetic. She's very.
that's why she's her music is like I was telling you, she's like one of the geniuses of the world, like one of the great minds of America. It's called the Great Minds of America, but like she's like that's what she's part of it because she's got like a really high IQ.
I mean, like her stuff sounds weird in Spanish when she sings about it, but if you really put your head into it and think about it, it's like, oh shoot, this is what she means. You know, and it's like so smart.
Listen to this. You taught me that love is not a scam, and that when it's real, it doesn't end. I tried to stop you from seeing me cry. That you didn't see my fragility, but things are not always as we dream. Sometimes we run, but we never reach our destination. Never doubt that I will be here. Talk to me, and I will listen to you. Even though life treated me like this, I will be strong just for you. Wow.
That's so good. I like it. I mean, I love it.
Wow. And like when she was performing this song, she had her kids singing the verses instead of her. Because she only sang the first one I just read. She only sang that part. And then they sang like the
other two.
The other two. All I Want Is Your
yeah, and you know
Happiness.
her kids also came out with music. They have the little group and stuff.
What's it called? Los Dinos? No,
That's Selena. But anyways, yeah. My favorite album from Shakira.
What was your favorite song though? Not your favorite album. What was your favorite song at the performance?
I just said it was the one where she sings about how the love was lost.
Oh, what about
underneath your clothes.
That was
Like, I mean, I love all her songs that she sang, but those two really stuck out to
What
me.
was the song she came out to? What was that song called? What was it called? She came out to one song. I forget what it was called now.
Same. And she also sang like really, really old songs like Antología. She also sang Estoy Aquí
She had her first ever hit too, right? Or no?
and Pies Descalzos, which means barefoot or barefooted or something. I don't know. You know, she has a foundation called Pies Descalzos.
What?
She has a foundation called Pies Descalzos.
Really?
Yeah. Look it up and see what it's for. But yes, my favorite album from Shakira, and I wish she would do more of that album. It's ¿Dónde están los ladrones? Like, where are
La
the thieves?
Fuerte.
La Fuerte?
Yeah. And when she came out, that's when she was giving out these, right?
No.
That's what, yes, she was.
She wasn't giving them out.
She was like throwing them around. That's when she came out and she was doing that.
That was like the end.
That's at the end?
You know those papers that you saw flying? Those were the
I thought
bills.
she was doing that at the beginning too. I swear to God, she did that at the beginning when she walked up because she was like, they were all there and she had like a stack of cash.
I don't remember, but
No, actually, no. Sorry, I'm thinking of her jacket. I'm thinking of her jacket actually because she had that silver jacket and she's walking through the crowd and then she like threw it to one of the fans and shit. Right?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
So wait, that's what there was. Oh, you're talking about at the end, like when she at the very end of the song, like when it was like.
There you go. But yeah, she sang her first hits. She's like, we also got to watch their music videos on the big screen. It was just great.
You know, I thought that her performance for whatever, wherever is pretty good too.
You know, when that song came out, she was the butt of like a lot of jokes because she sings how you shouldn't you don't confuse my. What did she say on the song? See, I lost the lyrics.
What song?
So you confuse him with mountains. And like the way she sings, Mad TV, the show that I used to watch, would make fun of her. Because she goes, la 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 la. So like people would make fun
I was
of
so
her.
happy that I got to do that in content.
Oh, yeah, I know. Same.
La, 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 la.
Yeah, or when she sang that She Wolf in Spanish, like the whole arena went, ow! It was just great. You know, like the music video is amazing too. You should check it out.
For She Wolf?
She Wolf, yeah. And like,
You know what? I actually have a good memory with that one with Fabi. When I was we were drinking at the bar one. Or
he's gonna say an anecdote. He's not gonna mention a name.
yeah, so and so. I mean, I meant to say we were drinking there, and there's another person there, another person who doesn't work at Local anymore. You probably know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all three of us were there, and the one girl, she used to be a manager. She connects her phone to the speaker, like the whatever it's called, the system at Local, and they all started playing Shakira. I remember like watching her just getting the get on top of the bar and just start dancing She Wolf on top.
She did that?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
That was I'm never gonna forget that. And then that's why when we seen her performing, I was just thinking about that moment.
You were like, oh shit.
Look it up.
Yeah, it was just great. I mean, there was a lot of harmony. It was amazing. We got to go with friends, family.
Yeah, it was so great going with them. It was so amazing.
We got to dress up and stuff like this. Couldn't ask for more. Like, I'm just so happy that it happened and didn't get canceled. Like, after this show that she did, I guess she got to cancel 2 other concerts in the U.S.
In Boston
and Washington D.C. I guess there was some structural issues.
Well, that's the one that they said for Boston.
I'm pretty sure it's for both. Because I kind of looked into it.
She canceled 3 concerts in 1 week.
I don't know about the third one, but she had to cancel that. Unfortunately, it sucks with the people that flew from other countries. We've seen a video
of it, and the one girl's like, I brought my dad here from Colombia. It's my birthday. We all came to see Shakira because she's my favorite artist. And then like the one girl was just like trying to speak and she's like crying. She's like, it's very disappointing. It's very hard. And then like, oh my God, it's so sad because we were in that position too.
Which is not as bad though, because apparently, I guess she had to cancel hours before the show was supposed to start. So imagine having like you going to, either that or people just showed up hoping that it was going to happen. But as far as I know, one of the shows, it was like hours to start and then she had to cancel because of the structural issues.
Why didn't they fix it?
I don't know. Like, I guess, I don't think it was her call.
How do they fly that stuff? Like the giant she-wolf. I wonder if it's easy to break that down.
I'm pretty
She
sure.
has this giant wolf that comes out at the very end of the concert. Like, I'm not like exaggerating when I say it's
a giant.
massive. It's like the size of her stage, like all the way to the top of her stage. Which I was like, how did they get that in here? And they like roll it out here, like it's like it looks like it's walking out too, right? Like it was pretty cool.
I didn't even see it come out because I was like so interested in watching her, and then I turn around to the station and it's like right there. Like I knew there was a wolf at some point, but it was like a surprise when it just showed up.
One thing I want to bring up is her backup dancer. What was her name?
Natalia Palomares?
Yeah, Natalia Palomares. Yeah.
Sorry to tell you, but she's not into guys as far as I know.
Yeah, anyone who's watching this and you're into her backup dancer like I was, she's not into guys.
I'm sure some of she got famous because she's a very pretty girl and stuff.
And then you see the videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she got famous because of that. But yes, like at the end of the show, you know how like at the end of the show, in a lot of concerts, they throw papers or confetti or whatever the hell it is. She was throwing out, yeah, all these bills came out all up in the air, and then I guess someone.
Me and Hubert were like, "Oh, it's over. Like, why are we gonna sit here and watch everyone leave?" So I was like trying to get out because I was already wanting to stand up because we were like, I just wanted to get out of there. You know what I mean? I was already just like crammed in there and shit. So.
Well, it's because she got out of there quick too. Like as soon as, like.
The second the song ended, she was out of there.
No, she went like this, and then as soon as like the stage was down to like her knees, she like ducked down and left. It's like, okay, bye. You know what I mean? She didn't take her time leaving.
So that's why I feel like she didn't really like Toronto. That's what I mean.
I guess.
When you see her other performances, she's like.
Remember, she had someone to be. She's a busy person.
She has kids, you know.
But yes, it was great. It was amazing. I mean, I would watch it again. I would go see her again, but then I'll be careful. Well, you can't be careful because you don't know if they're gonna cancel or not. Right? It sucks. Like, I mean, it really sucks when you have to cancel it. But whatever. Stuff happens, and if there was structural issues, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Do you know what I want to see? This is kind of off topic to Shakira, but it'd be so cool if J-Lo went on a concert and it was like a tour, I mean, but the tour was like based around Selena only, you know what I mean? And she did like all of Selena's songs and shit. That'd be so cool. I would go see that. You know what I mean? I know it's unrelated to this, but I mean, like, I was just thinking about that right now because she already was the Selena before.
I know, but
and she already can sing very well because of those songs. Because of Selena,
she sings better nowadays. She couldn't sing back in the day. I'm sorry to say that, but she couldn't. After she made Mark Anthony and then they broke up, she sang better.
Because probably like you should listen to Selena.
No, I don't think so. But I don't think I would.
But he sings in English though, right?
I would like to go see J-Lo and have her sing Selena songs. I'd rather hear her own music because I'm already used to it.
Yeah, you've already heard her songs hundreds of times.
I know, but like I'd rather.
And you've already seen her in concert.
I haven't seen her.
J-Lo?
No. I wish I've seen her live, but no.
But you've seen Rihanna 5 times.
What does that have to do with J-Lo though?
That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to understand here. I thought you've seen J-Lo. That's what I thought we were like. You've already seen J-Lo.
She's only had a residency in Las Vegas called All I Have, but I.
Is that when she was like with what's his face?
Batman? Oh, I don't remember.
She was with Batman at that time?
She was only with Batman afterwards for like a year, and then they broke up again.
And then she's still in love with him.
No, it wasn't during that time. I don't know who. I think she was dating that baseball guy, Alex Rodriguez.
Why did she break up with Mark Anthony?
Well, I don't know if there was this. So, hold on. There was this show that she was doing with Mark Anthony where they look for dancers. And then they were sitting together, her and Mark Anthony were sitting together. And this dancer walks in and he's like looking at her. And then she's like, no wonder, like, and you wonder why we broke up.
To who?
To Mark Anthony. So he has a wandering eye.
Oh, okay. That totally went way over my head when you were explaining that story. Because I thought that the backup dancer was looking at Shakira.
No. We're talking about J-Lo.
Oh,
right
J-Lo.
now.
Sorry, yeah, J-Lo. Holy shit. I meant J-Lo. That's why I thought she was looking at J-Lo. I thought you meant like a guy walked by and was looking at
No.
J-Lo.
So Mark Anthony sees this girl dancer walk in, and then J-Lo's like looking at him, and he's like, and you wonder why we broke up. In the show that they did, where they're looking for like all these dancers and shit. So maybe he has a
What's their
wonder.
song called? They have a song together, right?
No me ames?
No, I'm thinking of a different song then. Does she have a song? Does she have a song with
They have a movie together called El Cantante. I honestly, I'm not a fan of that CD. That's a flop for me. I wasn't a fan of Marry Me, Marry Me. I couldn't. I can't. Sorry. I'm a J-Lo fan.
I think the idea of the movie was a cool idea, but the way they executed the movie was terrible. And I just don't like how she just throws the guy to the wind after he's like willing to change for her, and like they were together. Did you watch the movie? Have you seen it? You know the scene like when he's like, I have to do the concert with Maluma or whatever his name is, right? And then he's like, you can do it. I don't care. And then she's like still in love with him, like the other guy. But then in mid-concert, she like realizes that she wants to be with the other dude, but they don't end up being together. It's like the end of the movie is like such a waste of a movie at the end because they.
I think that no, because it's like
no.
If that was no. If that was real life, first of all, the other guy was a fuckboy. So why would you want to like? Why would you want to go back to someone who you know that that right now he wants her because he doesn't have her? But like maybe they get back together and he becomes the same person that he was before.
But she was still in love with him though. Like throughout the whole movie, the whole thing is like.
So you would go back?
No, what I'm saying is I don't know why she did. Like why she was trying to go back
to Maluma?
Yeah, at the very end she tries to go back to Maluma. Yeah, because she's like.
Why didn't she? I don't remember the.
Because remember she like there's a flight to where was it, Puerto Rico? He's like tells her like, oh yeah, I have a flight to Puerto Rico later, and then the guy comes to the apartment where she's staying. He's
Owen
like,
Wilson.
What's his name?
In real life, his name is Owen Wilson, like the white guy.
Yeah. Anyways, that guy comes in and he's like, because that's after the scene where they were like no phones and like he was teaching her how to use a phone, but she was using no phone. Like they were like kind of like meshing their lives together and shit. And he goes to like talk to her, and then she's like, yeah, I'm going to Puerto Rico. And he's like all heartbroken and shit. Then he shows up to her concert because like the concert was like why she's going to Puerto Rico is for the concert. He goes there too for the concert and sees them like all together and shit. And then the very end, I think she tries to get back with him, but he's like, I'm okay. I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm telling you, like the ending of the movie is just so like
so dumb.
Yeah, I was like, you guys could have been together. She like.
So when you say you guys could have been together, Maluma?
No, a white guy.
But it's Owen Wilson too. And honestly,
I don't really care what he looks like. Just the story. The story, though. I don't really
care either. But like that nose, like every time I watch these movies, that's all I see is his nose.
This is what he looks like.
I know it sounds mean, but like that's all I see is his freaking nose. Great actor. Don't get me. Yes. Like it's the nose that gets me. Like why pick this guy? I mean, I don't have a pretty nose either. But like, I mean, J-Lo, Owen Wilson, pick someone else. Like, it could have been the other way, right? Like, Maluma is so hot, but...
Like, this scene is so wholesome here.
Yeah, no, like, look at it. That looks like... No, it doesn't look right.
What are you talking about?
Show it.
I think it looks just fine.
No, it doesn't.
I think it looks just fine to me. Like, look like a happy family. Look at them. They're like all fucking happy family. Even his daughter looks happy. That could be her mom. That looks like her fucking mom. It looks like it could be her mom. Look at it. She has the same skin tone.
I don't know. I shouldn't be judging, but like what gets to me is the nose. But anyways,
look at J-Lo's nose though.
There's nothing wrong with J-Lo.
I know this photo looks weird though.
J-Lo could be. She looks what is she like now? 50 something, almost 60, and she still looks amazing.
Look at this photo of J-Lo.
Exactly. Now show it. Compare them. Compare.
Okay.
Compare. Like her and Ben Affleck, to me, they're great. I mean,
Why? Because Ben Affleck is good looking?
it's her match.
Yeah, that's why they're not together anymore. If that's her match.
I know.
You know they have kids too?
No. I mean, they have kids with separate people.
How many kids does J-Lo have?
2 twins.
With Mark Anthony?
Yeah. They both look like Mark Anthony.
Really?
Yeah. Like the boy looks like a spitting image of Mark Anthony. Oh, and that's the daughter? But yes, this is why we don't have.
This is the daughter.
She sang in the Super Bowl. She dresses like a little boy though. Whatever. Who
Look at
cares?
this.
Yeah, that's the daughter.
Why does she look like that?
I don't know.
We're not gonna show the photo because it'll be very disrespectful for the rest of you saying things like that.
But I don't want to talk about their kids because they're kids.
He looks like Mark Anthony.
They both do.
No, the daughter looks like her mom. Like the
I don't
freaking
think so.
the
anyways,
the son though. What's his name? Max Muniz. Why is it? Why is it his last name?
it's his last name.
I thought his last name is
Mark Anthony is just an artistic name.
What's his actual name then?
Mark Antonio, I think.
Oh, so
Muniz.
it's Mark is actually his real name though.
Yeah, he took that O out. I don't know. And Antonio, Mark Anthony. Marco Antonio.
Oh.
You know his dad is not. He's a singer too. He's actually a good singer. I'm a Mark Anthony fan too. Big fan. He's the reason why I like salsa. Look, they both look like him. But anyways,
They have their mom's nose though.
I know. This is why we don't follow scripts because we go out of the topics that we talk about.
Well,
and
that's
stuff
fine,
like
though.
that. I'm just telling the.
Oh, I thought you were telling me. I was like, okay, guys, yeah,
Yeah,
having a
Shakira.
quick debrief in the middle of our.
No, I was telling. I almost said customers.
If
Viewers.
you guys have any like favorite songs by Shakira, comment them down below too. We'd love to hear and see what you guys' favorite songs
Input.
are.
Yeah, we would like to hear what you think about what we talked about today, like the cancellations, the flights, the shows. I mean, the show was worth like every penny of it, even though it was expensive. But it was just worth it. I mean, now I can say I've seen Shakira live because I wanted to go to her tour called El Dorado in Las Vegas, but I wasn't able to go to it. But now I did, and I'm happy. And I don't think I'll do it in Toronto again. Toronto, great city, loved it.
Hey guys,
But I feel like it's cheaper to go to the US than it is to fly within Canada. What were you saying?
nothing.
What were you saying?
Don't worry, guys. He says this now, but it's a lie. Like last
No,
year.
it's not a lie. I
Like
wouldn't
last year, we were in Vegas. We went there twice last year within like a span of like a month. We were in Vegas, and when we were leaving Vegas, I strictly remember in his like voice, he's like, "We're not coming back to Vegas for at least 5 years." And then,
I haven't said we're gonna go back to Vegas right now.
no, you did. And then it was a while ago. I mentioned I was like, "Oh, I want to go back to Vegas," and you were like, "Yeah, we should go then." And I was like, "You just told me before you never want to go back there for a while." Because when we were driving away, we were all done with it though. We were all just like done with
I just feel like I said I was done with driving all the way to Las Vegas. Because we literally, because of J-Lo, we drove all the way down to, well, we weren't exactly going to Vegas. Our stop was Los Angeles. We were going to go to Vegas is because we were going to see J-Lo, wasn't it in Vegas? But then there wasn't going to be a stop anymore because we had to make a trip out of it. So we ended up going to LA. We went to Disneyland. We went to Legoland. We went to do all these things in Los Angeles.
This is about another.
But I don't remember saying I wanted to go back to Las Vegas because Las Vegas is actually, I love going to Las Vegas. I love going to, like, my favorite city to visit is San Francisco.
I don't know why.
I would go back to Vegas.
If I could, I know that sounds crazy, but if I could live in like Vegas, I would.
It's too hot for me. Like, way too hot for me. I mean,
There's so many, actually, I'll talk about it later, but there's so many people there that are like very good.
what do you mean by that?
Like the women there are very beautiful in Vegas. They're like Miami 8s.
I don't know what that is.
Never heard of that term?
No.
It's like in Miami. So it's like if you call a girl like a Miami 5, means like a 10 out of 10 here. Because like in Miami, all the women are like.
I don't know. To me, I always see women and there's beautiful, and you find them everywhere. There's not a specific spot where you find them beautiful.
No, but that's the joke. Is like you're a Miami 5 or you're an LA 5.
I've never heard of it, but anyways, I don't get it. But yes, I don't think I would do it in Toronto again. I mean, yes, that's it. I mean, the U.S. I'd rather go to the U.S. But that's
I'd
it.
rather go
I
to
think, are we
Europe.
done?
I'd rather go to Europe and see Adele if she's done.
I already did that. Sorry to say.
You see her in Europe?
She's the reason why I went to Europe.
I thought you had seen her somewhere else.
No. So, okay, so we're going to make this show longer, I guess. We're going to talk about Adele right now. So, when I met Chris, he was a fan of Adele. So then Adele decided to do a tour, and then we're like, shoot, let's go see Adele. And then we found tickets in Verona, Italy. Like we went all the way to Verona, Italy. So we made a whole trip to Europe just because of Adele. Adele was the reason why I went to Italy.
In the first place.
Yes. So we ended up going, we flew to London. London, we went to Paris. Paris, we went to Barcelona. From Barcelona, we flew to Rome. And then from Rome, we went up to Florence. And then we went to Pisa. Went back to Florence, and we went up to Bologna, Italy. And then from Bologna, it was the concert to Verona. And then we were supposed to go to Milan, but I don't remember why we didn't go to Milan. We went back to London and back to Calgary. But our flight got canceled.
That's when you were talking about London. When you said the second you were in London, you took a picture of the Big Ben.
That's the first.
That's the trip you're talking about?
Yeah.
So you went to London and Italy in the same trip?
And France, yeah. Like we took the bus because we missed the flight from London to Paris.
Oh, so you had missed a flight before?
Yeah, but it wasn't our fault. Our flight got delayed here in Calgary. So we missed the flight in London, and then we took the bus from London all the way to France.
How long was that?
It was 8 hours. It was like we had to wait 8 hours in London to take the bus, and then 8 hours to Paris. So we missed one night in Paris, and what was it? The Airbnb. But honestly, it was worth it. We went to so many cities in one trip. I loved it. I enjoy it, and I think I'll do it.
How much did you spend on that trip?
I actually don't remember because this was in 2016. So, and one of my favorite places to visit was Italy, and it still is.
What was I doing in 2016?
I've been to Greece. Oh, I love Greece. But I would do that like again just to go see a concert. Would you do
What
it?
about Colombia?
What about Colombia?
Would you go there for a concert?
Why? I'd rather go to like Brazil. I've been to Colombia twice. I'd rather go to a place where I haven't been.
The thing is, I don't want to go to Brazil because everyone there speaks like fucking Portuguese.
What's wrong with Portuguese?
Nothing. It's just like
Confusing because
it's confusing. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's nothing wrong with being Portuguese. Okay, let me clarify this for everyone. I love people from Brazil and Portuguese people.
I would have been a fan of Brazil.
What I'm saying is that it's just hard to understand what they're saying, and like I'm trying to learn Spanish. So if I went to a place like that, I'm gonna come back and start saying the most random shit to you.
So if you want to find beautiful women, Brazil is one of the places you want to go to.
Yeah, because I know they can speak Spanish too.
Who cares? You'll find people there that speak Spanish. But I've always been a fan. Like I would also go to Argentina to go see a concert.
What's her name? Zolta, or what's her name?
Anita?
No, well, yeah, Anita's beautiful. No.
Exactly.
But not Anita, the other girl, Zua.
Oh, Shusha, but I mean, I'm a fan of Shusha, but she's like a granny now. I would still go see her in concert. She had a concert, but she doesn't do anything in Spanish anymore. I think it's because she was, I don't know. It's sad because I always wanted to see
that
her.
one song. I like playing that song. What's it called?
But yes, I would go see concerts to a place where I haven't been. That's pretty much how I'm gonna put it. I visited Colombia twice. You know, I mean, I love Medellin.
What about Chile?
I don't know.
Would you ever go there?
Maybe there's a possibility.
Like for a concert, though. We're talking about going there for concerts.
Maybe depends who it is.
Okay,
I've never been.
Let me think. If it's somebody he likes, like if it was Chris Brown going there.
I can go to the US to go see Chris Brown. I'm talking about a Latino artist.
Okay, like what about what's their name?
Because I feel like if they're Latino artists, like you said,
I don't know any Chilean.
No. Hold, listen.
Latino artists.
Like you said, it didn't seem like Shakira liked being in Toronto, but she looked like she had a great time in Colombia. I would feel like in the same thing because she's with her people.
When she was in Barranquilla, her concert looked way better. I was like, if we went to that one, I probably would have.
But you know why?
Blown us out of the water.
You know why?
That's her hometown. That's where she's from. That's her people. Or you said right? No, but it's like we're all she-wolves though. You know what I mean?
You're a fan. You can say that. Yeah.
We're all her fans. You know?
Where would you go?
Like for.
Oh no, you already said you wouldn't go to Brazil. So
I would go to Brazil, but I said I'd rather go to Colombia.
okay,
Oh, I've never been there either.
that's good. But yeah,
I'd also rather go to Argentina over both of those places.
I guess.
Argentina seems like actually there's just the people there. From what I've heard, like my friend went to Argentina, he said they're not very nice. They're like
Are they Latinos?
to tourists.
That's what I heard about Spain, and I never had a bad time in Spain.
You
But
speak
yes,
Spanish,
I've
though.
heard things about Argentina, but whatever. I'd rather see it for myself.
You know what I heard about Argentina? That one guy from One Direction.
That's because apparently he was on drugs.
He was? So he actually was on drugs.
But so this is the thing. I don't want to talk about Diddy, but apparently it had to do something with Diddy.
What?
Yes.
What was his name? Liam Payne?
Yes.
Or no, was it Liam Payne or was it the other guy?
It was Liam Payne. That jumped off the window or fell off the balcony. I
Like
don't know
Big
what it
Sean
was.
jumped out the window.
Get it? But anyways, I think we're like on an hour now into the show, so I feel like we're
taking more into your guys' time than we should be. Right?
yes, we're basically went from Shakira to here to here to here to here to here to here. And then we
Okay, so
came
now
back
you guys
here.
got 2 weeks
and then
worth of
here.
podcasts for the other 2 weeks.
No,
there
no.
you go.
We're gonna try to stay as what do you call it?
As consistent as we
consistent
can.
as possible.
It's hard when my friend is ESL. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We are because I know
I'm just
speaking
kidding.
English right now. I'm slow. I cannot talk English.
Yeah, I had to. No, okay. Next week, tune in. Okay,
2 a.m.
I said tune in next week for our podcast.
We're gonna talk about some.
We're not going to talk about what we're talking about because we don't even know what we're going to talk about yet. We're going to have something exciting for you guys planned, hopefully. Check out our other stuff, right? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all the same name. Subscribe, like, share it with your friends, share it with your mom, your dad, your sister, your uncle,
Production.
your kids, your dog, your cat, your lizard, any animal you have.
What? Production? Yes,
If we're
production.
having
Technical difficulties.
technical difficulties right now.
I think production fell asleep. But anyways, thanks for
Tuning
joining us. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Next
Take
week.
care.